Hello everyone, welcome back to another NSFL afternoon stream. Today, we are going to finish off Steins Gate, Chapter 1. So we're here. Makis Karisu is in our apartment, piercing us with a sharp stare. I guess it's not really our apartment, it's where we're working. It could be both. We could live here. Wouldn't surprise me. Impossible! What are you doing here? The 18-year-old genius girl, a sadist who humiliates men in public, also known as the zombie. Makis Karisu. The zombie because she died and is now back. Nice exposition, bruh. Who are you calling a zombie? What is the meaning of this? What is your purpose here? I'm here to see you, Okabe Rentaro-san. Or is it Hoyin Kyuma-san? Wait. How the hell does she know my real name? Oh, she's doing that sly wink. Little tongue out. I've never spoken it in front of her. I was right. You're one of the organization's top agents, an Esper with superhuman powers. No wonder you rose from the dead. I'm not dead, alright? Please stop killing me off. Hashida-san? Can you do something about this guy? You came at a bad time, Makisashi. Makisashi? With Ocarine freaking out like this. Daru doesn't seem fazed by this girl's entrance. Why? Have you betrayed me, Daru? Calm down, man. Are you being blackmailed? Or did she seduce you? I glare at Karisu. He's my right-hand man. How dare you? You've crossed the line, bitch. Get a hold of yourself. Karisu's eyes flash dangerously. I think. To be honest, I'm a little distracted. Such intensity from an 18-year-old. Maybe she didn't resurrect after her first death. Maybe she's a robotic killing machine, constructed to replace the dead Karisu. Is that it? For now, I'll do as I'm told. Hashida-san gave me the address after yesterday's lecture. He also told me your name. That's all? The truth is kind of a letdown. So you're here to see me, is that it? Yes. You claim to have seen me die. I came to see if it was the truth, or just a pathetic excuse to grope me. I came for the answer. Admittedly, it could be both. Now that she mentions it, she did treat me like I was a perv yesterday. No shit! I suppose I should be grateful that she didn't call the cops on me after what I did. But what choice did I have? Anybody would react the same way if a dead person reappeared before them, right? No. Unless I'm nobody. But your current behavior is all the answer I need. It was all an act to grope me. My initial hypothesis was correct. Not so fast. There's more to this than you know. I must clear my name, or I'll be labeled a perv forever. Anyway, let's put that aside for now. Really? That's a relief. I was sure she was going to call the police. But that for now part bothers me. Karisu enters the development room with a quick, confident stride. What's with the strap around the arm? Even though she's only 18, she's got a decent figure and good posture. Yeah, there's the perv. Not much in the chest, though. Ugh. What is wrong with people? Her presence seems to fill the cramped room, driving me and Daru to the corners. Can't she tell this area is off limits? She's got one of those on both arms. What's going on there? I haven't properly introduced myself yet, have I? I'm Makis Kurisu. Pleased to meet you. She holds out her hand. What is she trying to do? Shoot lightning from her fingertips? You can't even shake hands? Are all Japanese men this difficult? No, well, maybe. Shake hands. This girl genius is asking for a handshake? We only met yesterday, and just moments ago she was on the verge of calling the cops. You're not Japanese? I've lived in America for 7 years now. Wait, I've lived in America for 7 years. What about it? America. I look down at her slender fingers. Glossy, healthy fingernails. No unnecessary nail polish. Hey. There's nothing wrong with nail polish. I stare, fixated. Slowly I extend my hand, making sure to keep enough weight on my heels so I can flee at a moment's notice. God, you just are the definition of weird. I lightly grab the tip of Kurisu's index finger between my thumb and index finger, then instantly let go. What's your problem? I can feel your aura of malice. You must be a powerful kung fu master. Don't be ridiculous. Then you're a ninja. Give it a rest. Damn, she's completely cold. Her tone gets scary sometimes too. If you grew up in America, shouldn't you say ha ha ha, nice to meet you, with a smile across your face? No, wait. You should be asking for a hug, right? Perhaps that's too much to expect from a killing machine. Or from somebody who was groped by you yesterday. Do you think she wants to get that close for another feel-up? I wouldn't. Unless she had a knife secretly waiting to grope you back, you know. What kind of stereotype is that? Kurisu sighs. She's not even looking at me. Miyuri. I haven't heard anything about them since before the big earthquake in Shibuya last year. And even I found one. Mayushi has no money. Oh wait, and even if I found one, what was the last thing I said to her? It was down here. Do they even sell gyro froggies? Okay. Instead, she's staring at the bananas next to the phone wave. The banana which has just exhibited a most unusual phenomenon. On the bunch, one has been completely jellified. Fascinating. Kurisu brings her face closer to it and gets a good look. Have any forceps? No. Oh. And then Kurisu stabs the gelatinous banana with her index finger. She buries her beautiful fingertip knuckle deep into slimy banana. What are you doing? That's precious data. It's squishy. Kurisu extracts her finger. Pieces of gel cling to her fingertip. She puts that fingertip into her mouth without any hesitation. Ugh. No taste. Gross. That was nothing gross. She says it with a straight face. You have quite the appetite, I see. A side effect of the resurrection, perhaps? If you're that hungry, I guess I could give you a banana or two. No thanks. Either way, those bananas are Mayushi's. Come, don't be shy. This is an offering. Take it. As if. Who would eat some perv's banana? A perv's banana? Uh-oh. Daru starts shaking as if he's been electrocuted. What? What's wrong? Eat a perv's banana. Squishy. Okay, he's getting weird. Looks like his cranial pervert processor is overclocking. I can't. Huh? Come on, say, who would eat some perv's banana? But if you could add an but it's so after it. Oh gosh, no. That's the perv. Suddenly, Karisu's face turns bright red. Oh, Daru, you may be a worthless, disgusting perv, but let me say, well done, sir. Payback is sweet. Now to follow up for maximum combo. Let's show the conceited little girl how true adults fight. So, Makis Karisu, you just imagined something, didn't you? By all means, tell us what. Don't be shy. Why, you... Come on, say it, genius girl. What's the imagination of a genius like? I'd love to hear from you. Yeah. Karisu turns her back to us with perked shoulders. Looks like she's capable of expressing human emotion after all. That rules out the robotic killing machine. I feel refreshed. Haven't felt this good in years. Way to go, Daru. That's my right-hand man, always gets the job done. I get it. You're both pervs. Yeah, they are. Well, you could say that. Don't admit it, you idiot. I don't want to hear that from you. Okay. If I come off as a little rude, I apologize. Karisu sighs deeply and turns back to us. Her composure has already returned. I was only acting that way because you molested me, but I'll ignore that for now. I wish she would just stop saying for now. It's like she's going to call the cops on me later. Please tell me what happened to this banana. I'd also like to hear about that. Karisu glances at the phone wave. That microwave thing. That's top secret. The one thing I'm cleared to share with unauthorized individuals is that its name is Phone Wave. Name subject to change? What's that about? Phone Wave is weak. It needs a better name. I couldn't care less about its name. I'm afraid that's the only information you're cleared for. Hold on, Ocarine. Makisashi might be able to explain what's going on. Well, she is a genius. She would have to be to defeat my sharp wit. We can trust her intellect, at least. It's hard to stomach her attitude. It's hard to stomach your perviness, and your attitude, and your delusions. There's a lot more going wrong with you, Rintaro, than there is with Makis. Or Makisa. I'm not sure. Not to mention she's a little scary. Then I get a great idea. That creepy grin. Are you thinking perverted thoughts again? You said your name's Christina, right? Who the hell's Christina? I never said that. Christina sounds like the name of a Hollywood film star. It definitely has more flavor than her real name. If you wish to learn the secrets of this microwave, then you must meet my conditions.
何よ
Which are...
まず一つ
Condition
貴様
1.
には
You
ラ
must
ボメン
become
ト
a
を
lab
もらう
mem.
ラーメン
Ramen?
ラボメンだバカ者
Oh, lab mem, stupid. Short for laboratory member.
研究所のメンバーに迎えてくれ
You
る
mean you want me to join your research team? I'm supposed to return to America in August.
他者に秘密を漏らさ
I'll have you sign a non-disclosure agreement so you won't betray our secrets. Break the agreement, and I'll report your steamy, perverted acts to Science magazine. You're a monster, Ocarine. I'll take 5 copies.
ラボメンとなった暁には
From the moment you become a lab mem to the moment of your departure, your brain shall be used to the benefit of our lab.
偉そうに
You're so full of it. Let's see the contract
そん
then.
なものはない
What contract? This is a lab, not a corporation.
知識を提供するだけなら
I don't mind lending you my knowledge, but if there is no more perv nonsense involved, wait, but if there's more pervy nonsense. My brain put the no on the I don't mind my knowledge, but you have to be more pervy about it. No, Karisu, don't do this to
し
me.
ないから安心しろ
Don't worry, we don't bite.
セクハラはする気
No more molestation.
しないっつの
No, all right.
さっきあなた
You said that was condition 1, so there's got to be a second one, right?
二つ目の条件
The second condition is
この俺が貴様に対して行った
that you'll overlook all past acts of molestation. Whoops. I need the script. Where's the script? Backlog. You'll overlook all past acts of molestation. God damn it. I scrolled. I may or may not have committed. That's why we love you. Ocarine, you're so petty. You're the pettiest person I've ever met. That's why we love you. That's why we admire you. Oh, I had other things on here. A quotation from popular manga Juju's Bizarre Adventures. Using another networked external computer terminal to operate a program that cannot be run otherwise. MacDiver. It's clearly MacGyver. Shut up, Daru. You have no right to talk. By the way, Daru's perverted acts aren't included. You two can work it out yourselves. What the hell, man?
こちらからの要求は
Those are the conditions. If you can't accept them, then you must leave.
このに
So what'll it be? I don't think it's a bad
ど
deal.
うする
あんたにとってでしょ
You mean for you? Kurisu puts her fingers to her brow and shakes her head in an exaggerated gesture.
ったくノル
Jeez,
ア
I
ドレナリン
feel
が
like I'm
過剰にされてる気分よ
I feel like I'm hyper-secreting noradrenaline. Let me pick my jaw up off the floor. Now I know the term. A neurotransmitter secreted in the brain. Proper name, norepinephrine. Jesus. Secreted when in an excited emotional state. She's excited. I don't care about your dislocated jaw. Do you accept the conditions or not?
だからティーナってつけるな私はクリス
Stop adding Tina. My name's Kurisu. Kurisu looks up at the ceiling to calm herself down. Does everyone in America have such exaggerated gestures? Sooner or later she'll say, damn! Or, oh my god! Or motherfucker! Okay, I
取引
accept.
する
いい返事だ
Good. Answer.
今この瞬
From
間
this moment forth, you are
俺は
Lab
ラボメ
Mem
ンナン
number
バー04
04.
歓迎しようクリスティーナ
Welcome, Christina, codename the
ザ・
Zombie.
ゾンビ
どっちも間違ってるから
I won't answer to
ちゃんと
either.
呼べ
Use my real name, Huyin. Just call him Ocarine. That'll piss him off. We spend a minute staring each other down. Karisu's the first to look away. She does so in a way that says, good grief.
子供ですね
You're such a child.
何か言ったか
Yes, he is.
天才
You say something, genius perv girl?
ああもう以後変態禁止私もあんたのこと変態扱いしないからもう許して
No more saying perv. I won't treat you like a perv either. Let's drop it.
分かればいいのだでは本題に入ろうダリオクリスティーナに
As long as you understand. Now for the issue at hand. Daro, give Christina...
ティーナも禁止
No Tina either.
クリス君に
Give
これまでに我々
Kurisu-kun
が行った
an
実
explanation
験
of
に
our
ついて
experiments so
説明
far.
してやりたまえ。
だが断る。
But I refuse. It's also from Juju's Bizarre Adventure. In the end, I'm the one who has to explain along the way. I also relate the tale of my heroic deeds, which enrages Kurisu, of course. But I finally tell her everything about the bananas and the phone wave. Kurisu doesn't ask any questions. She's quick to understand, as expected of a genius.
やっぱり興味深い。
Fascinating.
貴様の見解を聞こう。
Let's hear your opinion.
少なくとも
I think we can at least throw out completely worthless theories like electromagnetic weaponry and
仮説は捨てるべ
teleportation.
きですね。
The lady doth protest too much.
もう一度実験してみてもいい？
Can we run the experiment one more time? I want to see it for myself. Without waiting for our approval, Kurisu plucks an untouched banana and sticks it in the microwave, then starts entering the commands on her phone. It's strange. She's still wearing her usual frown, but I can't shake the feeling that she's really enjoying herself. I can't put my finger on why. Call it a hunch. But I mean, she is a scientist. Why shouldn't she enjoy experimenting?
岡部さんと橋田さんはバナナの方を見て
Okabe-san, Hashida-san, please watch the bananas.
俺に指図しないでもらおう。
Who are you to give me orders? I am the mad scientist. Hoi.
いいから
Whatever, just keep your eye on the bananas. Okay, so she's a little snippy. Daro and I do as we're told and stare at the bananas. Truth be told, we were planning to watch the bananas anyways after missing it the first time. We're determined to witness what transpired with our own eyes.
60秒経過。
60 seconds have passed. Any change?
ないな。
Nope. Any second now, the jellified banana should reappear on the stem. If it only happens once, we can just call it an accident and be done with it. But if it happens twice, then that's proof that there's something actually going on. I think twice is a coincidence, and 3 is a pattern. And then, Kurisu will have to admit that I, the great Huin Koyama, have invented humanity's first teleporter. Why would that have to be the case? If you don't see it happen on the second attempt, you did not create a teleporter. Although, if you create a teleporter and everything comes out the other side jellified, no one's going to want to use it.
100秒。
100 seconds. A few moments after Kurisu's report.
お、
Ah! The gel banana suddenly appears without a sound. Now there are 2 of them on the bunch. It happened faster than the blink of an eye.
出てきた。
It appeared.
あ、
I'm at a loss for words. I just witnessed the unthinkable. The phenomenon is clearly teleportation. The microwave timer chimes. Kurisu peeks in the microwave, stumped.
そっちはどうだった？
How does it look? Oh, at 104 seconds, it disappeared abruptly.
消
Yeah,
えちゃった。いき
she's
なり。
quite flustered.
うん
I don't think many people could remain calm after witnessing such a phenomena.
やはりテレポートなのだよ。
So it is a
人類
teleporter,
史上初の
the
だ。
first in human history. Kurisu quickly calms down. She furrows her brow and crosses her arms, tapping her right foot as she mutters to herself.
瞬間移動なんて。
Teleportation. Is that even possible?
でも実際
It
に
did move. No matter how unbelievable that may be,
量子テレポート。
could it be quantum teleportation?
あれは量
No,
子レ
that
ベル
only
の
occurs on the
話。
quantum level.
現実から目を背ける。
Don't avert your eyes from the
この
truth.
目で見たものが全
What
て
you've
だ。
seen with your own eyes is everything. She gives me a sharp look. Her eyes are like a sniper's, hard and
本
keen.
当にテレポートなの？
Did it really
結
teleport?
論ありきで考え
It's
る
dangerous to
危険よ
reason from the conclusion.
ならば天才少女よ。
Well then, genius girl, what do you call this phenomenon? Time travel.
整理しよ
Let's sort this out.
う。バナナの房や
Neither the
冷凍唐揚げ
banana
の
bunch
テレポート
nor the
しなかった
frozen chicken
そうよ
teleported.
ね。
Correct?
例えばテレポー
So
トでき
maybe
る
there's
も
a
のの大きさ
size
に
limit
限度
for
があるのかも
objects
しれ
that can teleport?
唐揚げってバ
But
ナナ
aren't
の
those
小さい
chicken
じゃん。
pieces smaller than bananas?
実験にはいつも同じ唐揚げを
We
使っ
used
て
the
た
same chicken for each experiment. They come in 12 packs. Mayuri only buys her favorite, juicy chicken number 1. Oops. I guess we got a tip to look at. Does not refer to actual teleportation. In 2004, Japanese researchers performed the first successful complete quantum leap experiment. Suppose we have twin particles, A and B. Because they are twins, they have the property of symmetry. If one exhibits upspin, the other will exhibit downspin. This means that observing either particle allows one to know the state of the other. This is called entanglement. The state of an elementary particle cannot be confirmed until observed. For the experiment, we attach data C, the information we want to teleport, to photon A. We are now observing photon AC. Based on the property of symmetry, we know that, no matter how far away it may be, photon B will change to match, effectively becoming BC. Note that photon B has not yet been observed. Afterwards, we send photon AC's information from A's observation equipment to B's observation equipment through standard transmission. Now observing photon B will change it to photon BC. This process is called quantum teleportation because data C changes position instantly. However, since one step requires using standard data transmission, it is impossible for the information to exceed the speed of light. Finally, photon BC's teleported data C is actually a copy of photon AC's data C. The whereabouts of the original photon C become unknown. This point differentiates quantum teleportation from actual teleportation. Fascinating stuff. That's quite a lot then.
塩は
What about
塩でも実
salt?
験してみたんでしょ。
You experimented with salt too, right? We used a handful of table salt on a plate for one experiment. Nothing happened.
お皿が邪魔だったか。
Maybe the plate was in the way.
もちろん皿なしの状態で
Of
も
course we tried it without the plate, but that didn't change anything.
だったら食塩については
Then maybe
一
each
粒一粒
individual
基準とし
grain
た
of
場合
salt was
小さすぎ
too
るからダメ。
small or something? I need a clue. Cut off a finger and put it in there. There's your clue. Looks like our genius girl's fighting a hard battle. She starts pacing the room, looking a little annoyed.
他には電話レンジに関連することで
Anything else?
ある。
Have you noticed anything else about the phone wave?
電話レンジではなく電話レンジ
Not phone wave. Phone wave, name, subject. Fuck off, Rintaro.
どっちでもいいわよ。
Forget
そんなの
about that.
どうなの？気づいた
So,
こと
have you
あるの？
noticed anything or not? Kreese is looking at Daru. Looks like she's asking him, not me. True, he should know more about the phone wave than I do. He's done all the maintenance on it after all.
ああそうだ
Oh, right.
一度
One time it shot off a huge electrical discharge.
何そんな話は初耳だぞ
What? I don't know anything about that.
オカリンがいない時だったからな
That's because you weren't around when it happened.
放電ってどの程度？
Discharge? How much?
この開発室が蛍
It
光
was like a fluorescent light lit up the development room.
それが2秒
It
くらい
lasted
続いた
about
か
2
な
seconds, I guess.
どういう状況で起きたの？
What were the circumstances?
こいつに繋いでる携帯の調整専用のものを外して
I was adjusting the cell phone attached to it. I unhooked it and put my own in.
そしたらしばらくして
A little bit later, sparky spark.
それはいつのことだ
When was that?
昨日の昼だよ
Around noon yesterday, when you went to see Dr. Nakabachi's presentation.
ドクター中鉢。
That's right. I went to see Dr. Nakabachi's conference yesterday. Come to think of it, he stole his time travel theory from John Tidor. Maybe the current John Tidor is actually Nakabachi.
だが待て
But wait, Daru, didn't you say that Dr. Nakabachi's presentation was canceled?
そうその時
Yeah, but you went with Mayushi anyways.
中止にもかかわ
Remember?
らずマユシと一緒に出かけていったろう
No, I don't remember that. After all, Nakabachi's presentation wasn't canceled the way I remember it. I still don't understand why my memories seem to disagree with everyone else's.
そういえばその時間
That
俺は
reminds
誰に
me.
メールをした
I sent you an email back then. Did you get it?
メールって
An email?
昨日 ATF で見せてくれたメール
That email you showed me at ATF yesterday? When I nod, Kurisu comes closer.
それって確か
It said someone stabbed me at the presentation, didn't it?
ああだが
Yeah, but for some reason Dara's phone received it a week ago.
1週間以上前に届いて
はあれってオカリンの嘘じゃないんでないとタイムスタンプがおかしなことになるじゃん
Huh? Wasn't that one of your stories? If it wasn't, then that would make the timestamp weird.
俺はいつも真実しか言わん
I always speak the truth. If you don't trust me, I'll show you my send history. I whip out my phone and call up the history. But
ない
it's gone. Not a trace of that mail remains. According to my memory, I think it was about 30 minutes after Dr. Nabachi's conference. About 10 people, including me, saw Kurisu's body, panicked, and fled Radicon. That's when I sent that mail. But no matter how many times I check, there's no record of it. Should be there, but it isn't. Just like the banana inside the phone wave.
なぜないんだ俺は確かに
Where
送っ
did
たの
it go?
昼の1時前には
I could have sworn I sent it about 1 p.m.
あまさ
Oh
にそ
yeah,
の時間だよ報道
that's when the
ケースが
discharge
起きたのは
phenomenon happened.
いいともが終わる直
The
前
show
だ
I
から
was
な
watching was about to end. Suddenly, a flash of inspiration strikes. Inspiration. Edison would be proud. This isn't something you can accomplish with effort. Basically, I'm a genius. I turn to Daru and Kurisu with a huge grin on my face.
なるほどな
I get it. So that's what
そ
happened.
ういうことだったのか
What?
ああこれはオカリンの
Oh, this is one of Okarin's usual habits, so don't mind it. Seriously.
黙れ
Silence! I've reached the answer, and now the world will tremble. I slapped the top of the phone wave.
俺が送ったメール
The
の
disappearance of my mail, the strange timestamp, and the sudden electrical discharge must be
何か関係がある
related somehow. No shit.
で
And
何か関係があるのは分かった
I understand that they're related, but how?
それを調べるのがお前の
It's your job to figure that out, Christina.
橋田さんこの人と話すの
Hashida-san, talking to this guy is so tiring.
最初はみんなそうだよ
Everyone's like that at first. The trick is not taking him seriously.
そこ俺の言動
And
を
you
否定して
call
るな
yourself my right-hand man. Whatever, I'll prove that I'm right. If we can reproduce the electrical discharge phenomenon, it should bring us closer to understanding the timestamp mystery.
誰放電現象が起きた時の電話レンジカッコ仮の状態を教えろ
Just hook your phone back up to it, Daro. That's what we need to do here. Daro, describe the phone wave status when the discharge happened.
結構無茶な状態
It
に
was
してた
kind
んだ
of
よ
a
な
mess. I'd connected my phone to the phone wave, and I was testing to see if I could control it with the X68000. Disconnect the phone plugged into the phone wave and replace it with mine. Then I hear the door open in the lounge. I'm home. So hungry. Mayuri comes in carrying a convenience store bag. Looks like she's done with work. I knew something looked weird. She had a blonde wig on. Time to eat some chicken, juicy chicken number 1.
オカリン
Ocarine, did you buy the bananas, Ocarine?
オカリ
When she enters the development room, her eyes go wide.
ンあれれ
Huh? We have a guest? Once she notices Kurisu, Mayuri bows her head with her usual smile.
マユシーです
I'm Mayuchi. Nice to meet you.
マキセですラボメンになったみたいです
I'm Makis. Apparently I'm a lab mem now.
え
Really? That's great, another
女
girl.
の子のラボメンだ
誰ペケロッ
Dara, what were you doing with the X68000?
さっき言った通り
Like I said, I was adjusting the incoming mail settings. I was monitoring the moment it received mail for remote control.
だから同時に
That's why I put it on freezing mode for 120 seconds too.
PC からでも冷凍機能を起動
I
できる
made
よう
it
に
so
して
that you
あ
can
んだよ
start
ね。
freezing mode by computer. I tested that out yesterday too.
メイリー、ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを電話レンジカッコ仮の中へ。
Insert the juicy chicken number 1 into the phone wave.
みんなも唐揚げ食べる？
You all want some? I can give you one each. With her usual ditziness, Mayuri puts the chicken inside the microwave. Daru explains what everything on the computer monitor means. Doesn't look that different from using DOS. I enter 120 on the keyboard and strike the enter key. The phone wave starts up. Juicy chicken number 1 starts spinning backwards on the turntable. Kurisu stares hard at the phone wave as if not to let any anomaly, no matter how slight, escape her notice.
これで
So we've reproduced the conditions that existed right when the discharge phenomenon occurred, right? how was it again?
そこに突っ立っている助手。
You there, assistant. Huh? Me?
他に誰がいるのだ。
Who else?
いつから私は
When did I become your assistant?
いいから。
Just send something to my phone. If we've reproduced the conditions correctly, then if she sends something to my phone while it's connected to the phone wave, it should arrive with a timestamp from the past, not the present. But my assistant scowls.
私
I don't even know your email.
使えない助手だな。
The useless assistant.
勝手に助手にするんだ
Don't
って
call
言
me
ったろう
your assistant.
誰？お前の
Send an email from your phone.
あ、おう、
Sure,
なんて
but what?
適当でいい。
Anything.
クリスティーナは変態。これで送れ。
Send Christine as a perv.
変態禁止
Thought we agreed to stop saying that.
じゃあ間を取って
Well, let's compromise and go with Okarin's a perv.
この裏切り者め。
You traitor.
橋田さん
Good job, Hashida-san. Kurisu grins and gives Daru a thumbs up. I really don't like this. Oh no, Mayushi's bananas! It sounds like Mayuri has found the results of our latest experiment.
バナになってるよ
They became jalbanas.
実験に使わせてもらったの
We experimented on them.
これ
But they were Mayushi's.
メール送信するぜ。
Want me to send the mail now?
マユシーさん
You'll be reimbursed later. By Huyin-san, that is.
なぜ俺なのだ。
Why me? 'Cause you're the one doing it.
どうしていつもマユシーの食べ物で実験する
Why do you always have to experiment on Mayushi's food? Don't tell me you're experimenting on the chicken, too.
そういうことだ。
We are.
はいはーい。送信するよ。送信ポチッとな。
Sending click. Mayuri slips past me and steps up to the active phone wave. Before anyone can react, she grabs the
お
handle.
い待て。開けるなマユリ。
Wait, don't open that.
の
Huh? But it's too late. Blue-white light fills the room, crackling angrily like a heart of a storm.
放電してる
An electrical discharge. A violent sparking sound. I grab Mayuri and pull her away from the phone wave.
なんかやばくね？
Are we gonna die? What is happening? A thin cloud of smoke fills the room. It smells like something's burning. My eyes are numb from all the flashing light. Try blinking several times to regain my sight. I can hear Kurisu and Daru coughing.
ぜ
Everyone okay?
なんとか。
Somehow. That was definitely more than 2 seconds.
放電してなかった
Mayuri squeezes my upper arm with her slender fingers. Oh, Karine, what just happened?
何が起きたのか
My vision gradually returns. Mayuri looks perplexed.
大丈夫か
Are you okay? No burns or anything? It doesn't hurt anywhere. I think I'm okay.
平気だと思うけど
Looks like covering Mayuri was the right choice. I may be an insane mad scientist, but I still risk life and limb for the safety of my comrades. I gently let Mayuri out of my embrace. Well, that was something. I wiped the sweat off my brow.
ちょっと
Hey,
これ見て
look at this! Kiri's voice is strained. With my vision finally restored, I take another look around the room, and what I see strikes me speechless. The large table in the center of the room is made of thick, solid wood. It can hold about 5 or 6 people without breaking. That's why we placed the phone wave and the X68000 on it. The table has been split in two, as if by a woodcutter's axe. Computer and other parts connected to the microwave are scattered across the floor, and the microwave itself has broken through the table. It's literally stuck in the floor. It's just like the satellite teleport or time travel machine on top of the building. When time messed up, it got super heavy and fell through the building.
なんぞこれどうな
What
って
the
る
hell?
いくら
How did that-
でも床に穴を開ける
Yeah, it's a
ことなくは
microwave,
ない
but
っ
it's
しょ
not heavy enough to make a hole in the
電現
floor.
象だけじゃこうはならない
This can't be caused by electrical discharge. Some other phenomenon? I shake off my surprise. This is no time to be standing with jaw agape, Huyen Kayoma. Seize the moment. Just as my calculations predicted. First, some maniacal laughter.
全て計算通り
Next, I try to take my phone out and do the usual, but unfortunately, it's still plugged into the phone wave. El Sai Kongru, I whisper the words. Words that have no meaning. Words I use simply because they sound cool. Yeah, I don't know about that. These words have meaning because they have no meaning. After years of repeated use, just speaking them is enough to calm my heart.
マユシの唐揚げが
So,
ひどいことになってる件に
about
ついて
Mayushi's chicken. Eh? Mayuri stands up and looks inside the phone wave. It's embedded in the floor, but she somehow manages to pry the door open.
黒焦げだ
Mayushi's chicken is all burnt black. Pat Mayuri's shoulder to cheer her up.
ジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンは
Juicy Chicken number 1 made a notable sacrifice for the progress of science. Let us pray for this happiness in the next life.
冥福を
唐揚げのことはどうでもい
The
い
chicken doesn't
今は
matter.
オレンジに何が起きた
Right
か
now, we need to
解析する
determine
の
what
が
happened with the phone wave.
どうでもいい
It doesn't matter. That's so mean, Christina-chan.
ちょっとそこのほーい今日も
Hey,
どうしてくれんのよ
Hoyin Kyoma, do you do something about this? Mayushi-san learned my name wrong.
それより換気した方がいいよ
More importantly, we need ventilation.
うるさい
Silence, all of you. I fix everyone with an empowering stare. This shall be remembered as the moment that the greatest experiment of the century succeeded and brought humanity a step forward in a new direction. These guys have no right to ruin with their foolish talk. My heart pounding, I detach my phone from the phone wave. Luckily, it's completely unharmed. I open it, it still works. I bring up the list of received emails. New emails should come at the top. However, my heart beats even faster. The topmost email isn't the one Daru sent before the discharge occurred. This impossible phenomenon is exactly what I was hoping for. I look back through my email's history, and there, I find it. Okarin's a P. Success! I don't know why, but it was a success. The timestamp proves it. I received this email on July 24th, 5 days ago. This is the same exact thing that happened to my someone stabbed Kurisu email. Mail sent on the 29th arrived on the 24th. And just now, the truth was revealed to me in a flash of inspiration.
全てがつな
It all connects. There's a meaning behind this series of events, and only one true answer.
この電話レンジカッコ仮に隠された
I've
機能の
discovered the phone wave's true hidden function.
直感というより
This isn't an intuition. That's right, this is conviction.
は確信
教えて
Just spit it out.
っていうの
What do you think it is? I feel my lips twist into a grin. I meet Carisu's glare head on.
まず最初に言っておく
First, let me say one thing. The greatest inventions are created by accident. This we call serendipity.
脳書きはいい
Get on with it. How dare she ruin my speech? Oh well, let's get to the point.
メールは過
The
去
mail was sent to the past.
溶けかけた唐揚げは
The chicken
冷凍状態
returned to its
に
frozen
戻っ
state.
房からちぎら
The
れた
plucked
バナナ
banana
は房へ
returned
と
to the
戻っ
bunch.
まさか
No way. Caruso seems to get it now. As expected of my genius assistant.
そのまさかだ
Yes, way. This is the choice of Steins Gate.
この電話レンジ
The
カッコ
phone
仮は
wave
タイムマシ
is
ン
a
だ
time machine. There we go.